1. SAFE Act. A. General purpose and scope. B. Documents to be filed for public record. 2. State mortgage regulatory agencies. A. Regulatory powers and responsibilities. B. MLS registry in relationship with state regulators. C. Frequency of exams. D. MLO unique identifiers. E. CFPB authority and CFPB loan originator rule. Dual compensation. 3. License law and regulation. A. People required to be licensed. B. MLO licensed services. C. Allowable activities by underwriters, clerical staff, and loan requirement to become MLO. The SAFE Act establishes several minimum standards that states must include for the licensing of state-licensed mortgage loan originators, MLOs. These minimum standards must include 1. Education requirements, a minimum of 20 hours of pre-licensing education. 2. Testing requirements, a passing score on a qualified written test that covers. 3. Background checks, criminal background checks including 4. Financial responsibility, evidence of financial responsibility, which may include credit history and any bankruptcy filings. 5. Continuing education, requirements for continuing education to maintain the license, typically involving at least 8 hours of education annually, including federal law and regulations, ethics.
Here are some questions on state on Indiana. Q13. Alwyn is starting his own business in this state. Previously, Alwyn was a director employed by a mortgage lending company in another state whose principal's lending license was revoked for violations associated with making improper disclosures and misleading statements to borrowers. Alwyn was not personally convicted. Will Alwyn likely be granted a mortgage lender license in this state? Answer for this question is correct answer. It is not likely that he will be granted a license since Alwyn served as a director for a mortgage lending company whose license was revoked in another state. Unethical practice. Q14. The unethical practice of loan flipping occurs when? Answer. A lender convinces a borrower to refinance their loan even though the borrower gains nothing from the refinance. Explanation. Loan flipping is a predatory lending practice where lenders encourage borrowers to refinance their loans repeatedly, often leading to higher fees and no tangible benefits for the borrower. Unethical practice. Q14. The unethical practice of loan flipping occurs when? Answer. A lender convinces a borrower to refinance their loan even though the borrower gains nothing from the refinance. Explanation. Loan flipping is a predatory lending practice where lenders encourage borrowers to refinance their loans repeatedly, often leading to higher fees and no tangible benefits for the borrower. Question 15. The SAFE Act definition of a mortgage loan originator includes. Answer. An individual who negotiates the terms of mortgage loans on behalf of borrowers.
Next question, question 16. Who is MLO? Under the SAFE Act, the term mortgage loan originator means an individual, not a business entity or organization, who, for compensation or gain, takes a residential mortgage loan application and offers or negotiates terms of a residential mortgage loan.
Question. What authority does the state regulator have over a licensed mortgage loan originator? Answer. The state regulator has the authority to examine a licensee's books and records and interview employees to ensure compliance with applicable laws and regulations. Question. Is it permissible for a mortgage loan originator to pay for real estate agent advertisements? Answer. No. Paying for real estate agent ads is considered a prohibited act under Indiana state regulations. Question. What is the consequence of using a supervisor's NMLS unique identifier? Answer. Using a supervisor's NMLS unique identifier is prohibited and can result in disciplinary action against the mortgage loan originator. Question. What should a loan originator do if they omit debts that do not appear on a credit report? Answer. Omitting debts not on the credit report is a prohibited act, and all debts must be disclosed in the loan application process. Question. What is a bait and switch in the context of mortgage lending? Answer. A bait and switch refers to advertising a loan product at a certain rate or term and then offering a different, often less favorable product to the consumer once they are engaged. Question. During a complaint investigation, what is required of a mortgage loan originator? Answer. A mortgage loan originator must provide all requested documents and information to assist in the complaint investigation. Question: what are the record retention requirements for mortgage loan originators in Indiana? Answer: mortgage loan originators must retain records for a specified period, usually 3 years, to ensure compliance with state regulations. Question: when must records be provided to state regulators? Answer: records must be provided promptly upon request from state regulators to facilitate audits and examinations. Question: what is an assumable loan? Answer: an assumable loan allows a buyer to take over the existing mortgage of the seller, including the terms and conditions of the original loan. Question: what acts are considered permissible for a mortgage loan originator? Answer: permissible acts include providing truthful information, complying with advertising regulations, and maintaining proper conduct during loan origination. Question: what penalties can a mortgage loan originator face for failing to conduct certain duties? Answer: penalties can include fines, suspension, or revocation of their mortgage loan originator license. Question: in general loan origination scenarios, what is a key factor that must always be considered? Answer: always ensure compliance with state and federal regulations regarding disclosures, advertising, and borrower qualifications. Question: what must be included in advertisements for mortgage loans in Indiana? Answer: advertisements must include the mortgage loan originator's NMLS unique identifier to ensure transparency and compliance. Question: what is the primary purpose of state regulators in the
Question: what is the primary purpose of state regulators in the mortgage industry? Answer: the primary purpose is to protect consumers and maintain the integrity of the mortgage lending process through oversight and enforcement of laws. Question: what is the significance of record retention in mortgage lending? Answer: proper record retention ensures that all transactions can be audited and verified, aiding in compliance with regulations and protecting against legal issues. Question: can a loan originator receive a commission for referring a borrower to a real estate agent? Answer: no, this practice is typically prohibited as it can be considered a kickback, violating RESPA regulations. Question: how should a loan originator handle a potential conflict of interest? Answer: a loan originator must disclose any potential conflicts of interest to all parties involved to maintain transparency and comply with ethical standards. Question: what does the term permissible acts refer to in the context of mortgage lending? Answer: permissible acts refer to actions that are allowed under state and federal laws, which do not violate any regulations or ethical standards. Question: what is required when advertising mortgage products? Answer: advertisements must be clear, not misleading, and include necessary disclaimers, including the NMLS unique identifier.
Next question. Question: what is required when advertising mortgage products? Answer: advertisements must be clear, not misleading, and include necessary disclaimers, including the NMLS unique identifier. Ten state-related questions about Indiana mortgage laws, state-related questions, and related topics, along with their answers.
One question: what authority do state regulators have regarding licensee examinations? They can only interview customers. B. They can examine books and records and interview employees. C. They can only examine records if a complaint is filed. D. They cannot examine anything without a warrant. Answer B. They can examine books and records and interview employees. 2. Question: which of the following acts is prohibited for mortgage loan originators in Indiana? A. Offering loans at competitive rates. B. Paying for real estate agent advertisements. C. Providing clients with loan options. D. Educating clients about mortgage terms. Answer: B. Paying for real estate agent advertisements. Question: what should a mortgage loan originator do if they find a debt that is not reported on a credit report? A. Omit it from the loan application. B. Report it to the state regulator. C. Include it in the application. D. Wait for the borrower to disclose it. Answer: C. Include it in the application. 4. Question: what constitutes a bait and switch in mortgage lending? A. Offering a borrower a loan with favorable terms, then changing those terms during the process. B. Providing a borrower with the exact terms promised. C. Offering different loan products based on the borrower's credit score. D. Helping clients find multiple loan options. Answer: A. Offering a borrower a loan with favorable terms, then changing those terms. During the process. 5. Question: what is required of mortgage loan originators during complaint investigations? They can refuse to provide documents. B. They must provide all relevant documents and cooperate. C. They should only provide documents if the regulator requests them in writing. D. They must withhold information until legal action is taken. Answer: they must provide all relevant documents and cooperate.
Question 6. How long must mortgage brokers in Indiana retain records? A. 1 year. B. 2 years. C. 3 years. 5 years. Answer: C. 3 years.
Question 7. Which of the following loans is generally considered assumable? A. FHA loans. B. Subprime loans. C. Home equity loans. D. None of the above. A. FHA loans. Explanation: FHA loans are often assumable, allowing a buyer to take over the existing mortgage of the seller.
Question 8. What is one permissible act for mortgage loan originators? Answer: B. Offering multiple loan options to clients.
Question: what penalties can mortgage loan originators face for failing to comply with Indiana regulations? Answer: A. They may be fined or have their license suspended or revoked. Question 10. Answer: B. The NMLS identifier must be included in all advertisements.